and it is now time for Constance Carey, temporarily Kimberly, to do her family history now. Connie, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
You want to tell me a little bit about your life?
My life was long. I hope it stays a little longer.
Yes, unfortunately, it still is.
I was born in 1941, and a memorable thing about 1941 is that was the year that they dropped the bomb on Pearl Harbor, and our country celebrates that year not as joyful, but as a thing to remember. However, that was in December of 41, and I was born in January of 41. So I was around for a year before that happened, but it all happened in 1941. And I remember very little as a baby. I probably, a first memory, I was probably more like, I don't know, 3, of Grandpa Carey would come over to the house. And Grandpa Carey was Dad's father, and he was an older gentleman. He was older as a father. When I was 2 or 3, he was 80. So you can imagine, they do the math. And he was very little, and in my memory of him is just this little shadowy guy, very tiny and very, very loving. He'd always come over and pat me on the head. And then I had another grandpa who was very different in size. He was very rotund and gigantic, and he was very loud and drank beer. And so I remember they were so different, so I'd call the one, as a little kid, I'd say, it's little grandpa and big grandpa, because one was definitely little grandpa. One of the things I always did as a really young kid, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, was get my hand and legs caught in things, because I was always poking around. And I was at this funeral, could hardly walk, but I could still explore. And I looked at a faucet and thought, that's interesting. I don't remember a thought process. I do remember seeing a faucet in my hand, turning the faucet, and turn on the sprinkler system on all the mourners at the funeral, which created quite a sensation. And so I got my leg caught in the fence at Big Grandpa and Grandma Edith's house, and kind of hanging around it, and stuck my knee through the slats, and then couldn't get my knee out, and they had to take the fence apart. Somewhere else, I put my hand down a vase and couldn't get my hand out. So I was constantly, as a young'un, getting stuck in things. We were in Sequoia one year, and camping, site right by the river, and I was always around older kids, because I have a sister that's 4 years older than me, so a lot of the kids were around her age, because other family, that's why we had the friends, they were all the age of the kids. And this log was across the river, the rushing water of the river, and all the bigger kids were running across the log, which was a very dangerous thing to do looking back on it. Nobody seemed to be minding it, because if you fell, you were in the rushing, freezing river. And I'd follow them across, and then I think when we got to the side, Mom was going, you shouldn't be over there, get back over here. And coming back over the log, I was stopped in the middle. I was kind of crawling on it, and this giant ant was there. Oh my God, it was a huge ant. I think it was probably as big as my little finger. And I just hung onto the log and screamed bloody murder, because I couldn't imagine an ant that big. And this young man from another campsite came running out on the log and picking me up and carrying me to safety. They all thought I was falling off the log. They didn't realize it was just a little ant that had bothered me.
What was Mom doing while the young stranger was rescuing you? Or Dad? Was Dad around? Did he?
They had things to do.
Okay.
So we pretty much ran free. It was quite fun. But it probably would have been a bad ending if I'd fallen in that river. That was the Merced River, crashing through there over rocks and stuff. Yeah, that would have been bad. Named after both my grandmas. Dad's mother was Constance, and my mom's mother was Edith. And it was odd that as a middle child, I got both the grandma names, because my older sister, whose name is Patricia Jean Carey, none of those names were family names. They were just totally made up. So I don't know how, I guess they felt they got a lot of feedback from the relatives from calling one after nobody, and so I got the double dose. I've always liked my name, though. Constance Edith is who I am. The war was going on after Pearl Harbor, so from 2 on, the war was happening. Dad got called away to war, and he would come home on leave, and it was really difficult for me to remember who he was because I was so young. He'd always be this interesting man with a mustache popping in the door. Looking back, it was amazing that I grew up. I did, sort of. And so I got along fine in school. Academically was never a problem. Socially was always a problem because I was always wondering how people operated socially. I never quite figured that out. In fact, I probably still haven't. I've always kind of groped with that. And because they don't look at well, I was big, because it wasn't enormous, but I was tall for my age. I was probably one of the tallest in the class and a year younger. So because I did well academically and because I was tall, I skipped first grade and went to real second grade. And a lot of the pre-first went on and did first grade.
Right.
So anyway, our church was on the corner of Wanapero and 3rd. And Patty and I would walk, family would go to church there. And we go to Sunday school. And you used to sing, right? They never let me sing. I was not allowed to sing. But I got lots of church stories. And the felt board, I always liked the felt board showing. And I was always going to be so good. That was always my thing after Sunday school. So, okay, now I'm going to be really good. I was very unremarkable in junior high school, except academically. And I look back at that and think, I was a year young for my grade, and I did really well there, so I must have been pretty smart. That's how I look back at it.
Also, didn't you get some art accolades?
Oh, yeah, I did. That's true. I forgot about the art. The art's what I really loved.
Did the cute stuff hit you like senior year of high school, college, or when did that, like Miss Maid of Cotton and all that stuff start coming into
Nobody
play?
at Wilson realized how attractive I was.
So now we're going to need a Wilson photo.
I have I looked cute because I was in what is that swimming, synchronized swimming? Because another sexist thing, girls weren't allowed to race swimming.
Or water polo. I would have loved
no
water
polo or racing, but you could do synchronized swimming. I got a claim in swimming and got a claim in art. I didn't get any acclaim for good looks or brilliance. Then I went to college. And when I was in college, I still stuck with art and was an art major for the first couple of years. And then I got into a sorority, and that's when I concentrated on being good looking and seeing how that would pay off. There's really no payoff. So I went back to thinking, what am I going to do with my life? I'm going to go to Europe and become a serious artist. That was my plan.
And then your sorority are these same old girlfriends, right? Here comes Sue Long.
Sue Long, Linda Rudder, Karen wasn't Canning then, what was it? Jackson. Karen Jackson. And Alice wasn't in the sorority, but she hung out with it. Then I got my vision. I'm going to Europe and I'm going to study art. And of course, Mom goes, no, you're not. And I go, yes, I am. She says, no, what you're going to do is get a teaching job and you can pay rent here until you get married. That was Mom's view in the olden days. That probably
it was the same view.
Oh, was it? 10 years later. I always worked. I worked since I was 14. I got the earliest you could get a work permit in Long Beach was at 14. I worked in Newberry's department store down in the basement. I worked in Sears at their snack bar. I worked in Bellflower for their after-school program for kids. But anyway, I always had a job.
You did volunteer work as a campfire girl instructor.
Yeah, but that really wasn't volunteer.
They paid you?
Yeah.
They paid you to torture me?
No, all my kids in my campfire group love me except you. Marla is still my favorite little campfire song. Oh gosh, what a life! I have lived a good life. So you can use this at my funeral.
Okay, good.
I've lived a
It's
good
going to be a
life.
long funeral, but
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
to finish, you won't make your mind up. You won't make your mind up for me. Hang out of your window, shout it down to the people below. Everyone will hear you, they are going to hear you. Keep banging on your door. Keep banging on, and your day will come. Keep banging on your door, and they will hear you. Oh, 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 your day will come. Keep banging on your drum, and they will hear you.
Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé, balayé, oublié. Je me fous du passé. Avec mes souvenirs, j'ai allumé le feu. Mes chagrins, mes plaisirs, je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien